Nia Badishima ma ye mamunina ajomamo akwaba edeba Mars TV enwenu nsia kasebo eso kasebo ensaso so ene enwumri ya ifini kekan bia ni ho ane ya bobo no edeba besumo ne enwumri se Mars TV enwumenu nsia kasebo na nsem no dia edimu akotini bi eni se Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama wakasa achiremu se banu galamsey dia one na ban no mutimi ahwe ama eso etimi atepam ewo Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ninsemu abiemu a ana wasan so akasa edato Ghana fo nyina enim se banu ye take away sahodra na se niema ye titi nnuane ediegum ewo montin so a oba behwe na yetwemu ewo man no emum na ebiemu ensu no mampanyi dada nana adodanko akufado nso akasa chimu se Ghana National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day no so aje atum ensem na foforo bi eka ho ane abobwa no de babeso mu ene enwume se Mars TV enwume no sia kasebo mi ameka kasebo ede amom medium just mabna adobia kasebo no yeda ho abaye baye mu chiremu no yede bebrem Nezanso mamo akwaba biem ediba Mars akasebo no eso ye share ensem no asedia Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama wakasa achiremu ese eba no se yetu galamsey ewo man Ghana emu yade a efiti so oba aban mu no ne na aban no anampo se nimpanifu ahodwa wono mu eka ne ho no atena se etimi ahwa ye ntoto ya hodro na amasese kasa die emiamia be so wotwe a na galamsey fo agya boso wono mu edi wonwuma hodro na ewo hono no eyade wetimi aboa ama ehono nyina wagye edi efiri wono mu ensem
and plant trees. Let us also not forget the fight against illegal small-scale mining. I want to commend the collaboration between the Minister of Environment, Science and Technology and the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources and our security services for the progress they are making in the fight against illegal small-scale mining called galamsey. As I speak, they have seized 300 from illegal miners. 9 forest reserves were no-go areas because the illegal miners were armed to their teeth. Working together with the military and the police, they've been able to evict the from 8 of them. Understanding is that they're in the process of liberating the last of the 9 red zones. We will not stop at that. We are told that 44 of our forest reserves have been invaded. We have 288 forest reserves in Ghana, and out of the 288, 44 have been invaded by illegal small-scale miners. And so the 9 are the red zone where they were armed to the teeth. Those were the more difficult ones, and so they decided to tackle those first. And now they'll move on to liberate the other 44 forest reserves so that we stop galamsey in our forest reserves. It is important for us to do so because our rivers take their source from our forest. And so if we destroy our forest, our rivers will also dry up. And so this fight is very important in order that we can hand over a good environment to our younger brothers and sisters and our children who
Eguswa ejina Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama akachi na wakase biemu ede atudwese se bano eye robbers ahodro anampo se enema ahodro ye common so ye tisi ennuani egumu emaye na aya na mpempi ne hwasam no aye kana kakra ewo man no emum wo kira se oni okoto aduane no wie ne edigu take away mu de mana ubehu ana wajai ede atu baby a ensen fata na no akwakoye boachi bi edin nnam so ama Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama wakasa achiremu SSC kasa de yade a wode tabo no eba beto sanyema hodro yekra edifra ma hodro so eba bepiemu ewo man no emu.
Other things we tend to do is to ban styrofoam as a food packaging material. One of the most pernicious polluters is styrofoam plastic. when you go to buy your food and they put it in that white plastic something, you know, and then you finish eating, you just dump it. That is one of the biggest polluters. And so we're going to ban the importation of styrofoam plastics. We have to use paper packaging or aluminum foil for packaging our food. And so I'm informing the manufacturers and importers of styrofoam with the Ministry of Environment. Soon we're going to ban the importation of styrofoam and production of styrofoam in Ghana. Our food packaging will be made from paper and also from aluminium.
Ghana Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama eba bemono anode etu edwasese de beyo no oman Ghana eye yebetimi etu mponi etimi akoyenim ewo oman no mu entino yi dabako esi honoma eno no eye 1st July bia yebegine mu abompaye ede ama oman mu nyina enam so amasansem yi akwakopie mu ewo Mampenyi dada Nana Akufo Addo enimu amasesi ekese no so ajetuma wachemu se eye niya Yerua Mahama ede abano adese betimi abo oman no ama nkabumpa etimi abaye nyinada yafa.
Where all of us come together to give thanks to the Almighty for the many, many, many blessings He has bestowed upon us. And you've identified one of the most important is the stability, the unity of our country and its stability. Our country is the only one in West Africa, perhaps one of the few on the continent that has never had a civil war. On the 7 years since independence, we've had our problems, coups, etc., but the country has never broken apart and we have never ended up fighting each other because of politics or power, and that is a blessing.
Yeah, to ensem no eso edi amamuna MTN Ghana onomo nso edi atodwa se de beyo na oman no emegu ne womu empo ene suku fon kwada wonomo ewomu niema timi akoye edi ama wonomo intino wode nhihye foforo kokora aba wonomo ehwe atreni enkwada hodo no se de beyo no ye digital.
Business is to make sure learning here have an opportunity to showcase their skills to the world, and that's where digital comes in. That's where we come in. You have AI skills. You want to build a house. Okay, AI can help you do the design. It can help you see what it looks like. Someone has to physically go and make the blocks that we saw over here. A machine can help you, but someone has to physically go and lay the bricks, go and put them, make sure they're done properly. Someone has to have those skills. Oh, robots who can do it, but cost-wise.
Who said technical education here, it's based on that too. ya bwe ye doors nse ye ni institutions organizations be collaborate no yen hwese na ombetumi support ye na yetumi training yen kwada no because kwada no omu wia ho a na omu kokopa adwuma ebi so a omu wo inside no adwuma na omu ye omu akasa omu adwuma so a say institutions no bi wo ho a yetumi hu omu no omu koye omu practicals attachment any name na omu tumi gaining more experience
ebusa ye to akase bono esu na ya na edru empempia ekokopie mu ewo ye nkurase nkurasa hodo na akyekyrefo honoma aya na mpempi no ye tabiri empenifo hodo wonmo ewo enkran ena ekokopie mu honomo ekohwe supu no eso enam so mafutu semako ede amaji yes empenifo seb kebeya empenifo hodo ye yi omo ede eto supu sa hodo no ano no yenyi omo emfiri eye ye nkurase nkurase honoma.
Forum underscores the need to decentralize education governance. Local governments, district education offices, school boards, and community leaders must be given greater authority, flexibility, and accountability in managing our schools. Centralized decision-making has led to delays, inefficiencies, and disconnection from the local realities. Decentralization would not only improve service delivery, but also restore a sense of ownership and agency at the grassroots level. This is my favorite one. I mean, Ghana Education Service, you sit in Accra here, and you think you can manage that school in Horiri in Bole Bamboy district. I mean, it doesn't make sense. We must give greater authority to the district directors and make them autonomous to be able to manage the schools. That's when we'll be able to know which teacher has not come to school, teacher absenteeism and all that will be better managed. If a teacher has left post, their salaries will not continue going forever, because you are sitting in Accra and expecting that some letter will go to the regional office, from the regional office it will come to GES, from there to accountant general. I mean, it's just all crazy. And so I support this very much. But I believe we must go one step further. And that is, why do we sit in Accra and recruit teachers? Vacancies must be declared at the district level. They know how many schools they have, how many teachers they need. And so if you want to teach and you want to be recruited, Bole needs 200 teachers. You apply for the district you want, and you are employed in the district. Why do we sit and do mass posting of teachers from the center? I think that we must look at all those things so that we are better able to strengthen education at the district level.
It was a general who make us a bono as we are bar, dear Kabia, Yadibacamo. Sanso mamu akwaba biem ediba maz enyumenu nsia kasebo eso kasebo no ohwe no live edi efree SCC eye Aloman Junction eho ane ekira kwan ewo ye to kasebo no so edi amamudi na ababeto jese mpempi no kopiem ewo ayasabia hodo na eye free dialysis ahodo a eno ewo hono edi ema kidney yare no eya na mpempi no ayasabia binum wo hono ma ebi eni hono enam so amampanifo edi kokobo akọ anampo se wono de futusem akọ de amampanifo senkebe ya se de beyo na Ghana fo ye hu betimi atoyen ewo sa enyarewe hodo nyina hu entino wono mu enhwe wontra ba mu enkosa emiaye no enso
kidney sabo no de sone so inse wono mu ade bia sebe efiwo mu a efini ba kochokuchoki wo sabo no mu nti bu abehu obi a sebe na ope awo so na konya kidney yare obi ohu so o liver problem makon bibi do na konya kidney yare ene ne yebo de ro se bitumi a ma ye nru bia no hwe masama ma ho kwan ma won aton nti sabe no ye tim sesi e no nya hospital bia na dialysis machine a de adwuma NHS tua nti ne kan se mbie mu na hospital bia dialysis machine bia no.
And I said nim said the Galamsey in city no enema no the ensuum ekoye ensuum ekoye netim sa metals no say ensuo tene kọ na kọ bo nsuo aye num ana se ba bia ye no aduane korampo no aduane ay ye aduane a ye aduane atwetwe sa thousands no na ye dia ekọ system mu a wontimi enyi info system no accumulate sa
Na yenyina nim se enne yenuanum enkramofo eda enam so ama Honorable John Dumelo ono eyosofo a owo eye Ayawaso West Wogon wodi nantwi ahodo na akwakoma yenuanum enkramofo a wonmo honum se wonje na onum so emfendi wonmo esalai Kasiebo no esina ansa ne bekono humiehwe ne etodwa no bi ansa Ghana Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama wakasa ede atu edwase fiti se oba abemu no yade a wetimi aboa ama galamsey ayetu ewo man no emu no wotimi etu asia enisam saranso ane ede ebremu ese eye yewra John Dramani Mahama so akasa biemu se eba no eye plastic ahodo ye tutonnuani egumu ewo man Ghana mu edoso dodo enu entino de tabono eba ebetoso yesanso edebremu se Ghana Mampenyi a wetwamu eye nana adodanko akufado so agi National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day no so atomu ensem no afoforo bi ka ho ene de boabo no betum ene enwumese Mars TV enwumenu nsia Kasiebo na Kasiebo enwumako bi a so yasene emietimi ekenkan de mamo eye Kratos Medical and Fertility Center eba no nyinse ne award amekanfo wonmo ede amount Wacha kwan ewo malam kaswa kwantempo no eso eye barrier Apelaku junction ehonum ana wonmo ewo nti hwe wacha kwan na eni wonmo eni ensawoso number no so eda screen no ase obetimi afa na wafre omo na bia so etimi aye kama Kasiebo no esimi ameje breaking kan ede emamidin eni mabna adobia ene de ubetimi afremi hajia asida PSC nso enko enfama eye production team ni nyina from camera eye bra ai na afin so bibi obo executive producer yankasa ye Madam Jifa happy birthday enko enfama yankasa ye manager Sophia hadum say ni nua bema fiagbaji ene eye no awoda ye manutrim kwa ema no awoda pa Nyankopon inshan no nye no kese bebi we obia Mars TV adwumayefo nyina se ye ma happy birthday yesanso ema yenuanum enkramofo nyina bakade sala Kasiebo no esiye mamu nyina mu no hwanitia adehye